Why is it that when someone cuts you off in traffic, they're a jerk, but when you cut someone off, it's just because you're in a rush or had a blind spot? Why are we so quick to judge other people's character while we always find the perfect excuse for ourselves? Your brain divides the world into two categories: you, whose actions are the result of complex situations, and everyone else whose actions are simply who they are. The architecture of this mental failure is simpler than you think. This is known as the fundamental attribution error. The reality is that your mind is often too lazy to process the complexity of other people's lives, so it prefers to slap them with a quick, simple label. The mechanical breakdown of this failure comes down to energy efficiency. To truly understand why another person acted a certain way, your brain would have to exert massive effort to gather data on their circumstances. Are they having a bad day? Did they just get bad news? Your mind lacks the time, it shortcuts. It attributes behavior to character. Are they having a bad day? Did they just get bad news? Your mind doesn't have the time for that. So it takes the shortcut. It attributes the behavior to the person's character. For yourself, however, you have all the data on your own circumstances, so your brain is forced to use it. It's a mechanism designed to create a worldview, to create a fast, decisive worldview. But it makes us disproportionately judgmental. In a classic experiment, participants read essays, supporting or opposing a specific regime, even when told writers were forced, or opposing a specific regime. Even when they were told the writers, their brains simply couldn't calculate pressure and didn't choose it, the participants, and preferred to blame the beliefs, reflected the writer's true opinion. Dismantling this bias requires moves: calculating the external pressure now, and preferred to blame village beliefs instead. Dismantling this bias requires two specific moves. First, apply the bad day rule. Every time someone is rude to you or makes a mistake, tell yourself, they must be going through something really difficult right now. The moment you introduce external circumstances and into the equation, your brain's threat level drops, and anger turns into understanding. Second, use mental role reversal. When you find yourself judging someone, ask, if I did this, how would I justify it to myself? This forces your mind out of its automatic pattern and makes you see the complexity in others that you already see in yourself. Real respect begins when you stop labeling and start seeing human beings. When you decode the attribution script, you become someone who is hard to offend and easy to connect with. Follow this channel to keep decoding the hidden scripts of your mind.